Alright, little kids. I want a girlfriend. This is a little video kind of wanted to make for all you cats out there who want a girlfriend, need a girlfriend, or there's just this girl you like and well, alrighty, I'm gonna try to help you out. Starters, I'm no fucking expert. I'm no Hugh Hef. Well, no, I'm not 80. I'm no expert. Don't come here thinking I'm fucking, yeah. But also, I'm not charging you any money, so sit back, relax. You don't have to go to this website and I'll tell you all that bullshit and yada yada yada. Look, you're not going to learn fucking shit from anything. You need your own experiences and you need to just get out there. I mean, that's just the bottom line. You have some confidence and you get out there. So let's start off. Alright. This is just from reading, my own experiences. Here we go. Let's start off with you, because that's might be the most relatable thing. If you play WoW, Star Trek, or Dungeons & Dragons, whatever, knock that shit off. Right now. Just knock it off, alright? I know you want to be yourself and etc. That's fine, but just knock the shit off. I'm not saying, but those are the things I like to do. Of course, don't knock. I mean, I wouldn't tell someone who's interested in football to knock that shit off and then try to get a girlfriend. Of course not. But just tone that shit down. Okay, because the problem is, you're too busy sitting at home playing World of Warcraft and you're not getting outside and meeting women. Or just socializing. You're wasting your fucking time. Okay, you gotta stop obsessing on certain things. You have to, keep your mind focused. Secondly, get a fucking job. Really, no, get a fucking job. I don't care how difficult it is, whatever, the economy, get a fucking job, okay? If you're in school, that's great, fine. But also, you gotta get a fucking job. I don't care if you're 4 years old and you like the girl in your class. Get a fucking job. And if you have a job, get another job. No. But just get a job. If you have a job already, good job, alright? Good for you. You're getting there. You have to have a job, okay? I don't care how fucking old you are. Okay, well, I mean, if you're 4, fine. Okay, don't get a job. But, you have to get a fucking job because no girl... Trust me, girls are gonna like that, alright? A, it's gonna keep you busy so you're not fucking... what I'll explain later. It's good to be busy. 2, it'll keep you off of World of Warcraft. 3, it'll let you socialize with people, get out more, have certain things. There might be a cute little number at your fucking job, you never know. And finally, it'll give you money, so when you take out a girl, you'll be able to pay for it. Above all, trust me, a job is the number one thing you can fucking do in this whole entire thing. It's gonna put everything on the plate. I know getting a job sucks, but go get one, please. That's really important. Don't forget that. Thirdly, if you're shy, etc. Okay, I'm going into this assuming that you aren't so shy, etc. So, shyness is not necessarily good. Unless, some girls are attracted to that, but most girls, they like a guy with confidence. Now, I'm not going to pick on you. You're shy. Hey, dude, we're all shy. Trust me, girls are just as shy and awkward about this as you are. Trust me. Dating is a very different experience for everybody. If you're shy, this is not... I'm not gonna give you tips on how to not be shy. Go look for another video on that. But to all you people who are shy out there, this is the one thing I want to say to you. And I totally agree with you. I used to be really fucking shy. This is how I got over it, basically. And hopefully this will help you continue on with the video. They love you, they hate you. They love you, they hate you. They like you, they don't like you. Blah, blah, blah. Then you die. It doesn't matter. Who cares? You got only a certain amount of years on this life. Hell, you could die tomorrow. Why waste it on being shy? That's all I want to say. Not picking on you, not putting you down. Confidence is very fucking key with girls. Trust me, for the most part, girls are they just sit there and they're just waiting for you to do something. For the most part. Girls, when you're a guy, you gotta kind of do everything getting this thing on the boat. You just do. It's 2011 and I wish it wasn't like that, but it still kind of is. And it's kind of lame. I wish, I don't know, girls and guys, with fucking Sadie Hawkins year round, but whatever. Yeah, so you need confidence. You can't be shy. And getting a job helps to that. Playing World of Warcraft is not going to fucking help you not be shy and get out and socialize and etc. You need to get out. You need to socialize. girls, guys, whatever you fancy. But you need to get out. You need broader shit. You need confidence. You need a certain, not so confident that you're a fucking cocky dick. Hell no. And finally, I think this is finally, nice guys finish last. It's so fucking true. I have no idea why. And yeah, I'm not coming here saying I'm a lazy man. I'm fucking not. I like nice girls, and I'm what you would call a nice guy. It's appalling. You're nice to a girl, you do things for her, etc., but she has no interest in you. It's I'm not saying she should just be all over you, but like, it's so appalling that girls, they constantly talk about, I want a nice guy, guys are dicks, and a nice guy comes in, it's like, no, he's too clingy, he's too, it's, when it comes to girls, guys, I'm just going to tell you the truth, you're dealing with psychopaths. I mean, you're really dealing with a sociopath who doesn't know what the fuck they want, It is true. Nice guys do finish last. If you're just a nice guy and you do everything for her and blah, 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 she will drop you like a hat. I have no idea why, but that's what it is. Now, on the other hand, I'm not saying being a cocky dick, but just gotta find, like, a good balance and, whatever. I mean, to this day, I still continue to be a nice guy. I mean, I don't do everything for a girl, but I don't really... How do I put this? I don't really do these things anymore, but I just, basically, when it comes down to it, just don't be too nice. Just, find a good balance. Never be a dick. And just try to be, just be normal and be confident. Just try not to be a dick or too nice, if you kind of get my drift. All right, let's move on to her, because usually a girlfriend involves having a girl. Start off obvious. She's gotta fit your needs. Don't just, experiment on a girl. Oh, let's see how this works. No. Make sure you really like the girl, etc. So how I determine how I really like a girl. First, she's gotta be attractive. Of course. Let's not bullshit ourselves. Oh, beauty's on the inside and all that crap. Come on. We all fucking know we are attracted to the outside first. She's got to be attractive to you. Who gives a shit what anybody else says. I've been attracted to so many girls that no one had any interest in, and they turn out all fucking gorgeous, personality-wise as well. Someone who's attracted to you, not who's attracted to everybody else, attracted to you and you alone. She could just as long as she's attracted to you, that's fine. Okay. Secondly, personality. Because you're going to be wasting your fucking time. Now, assuming, this chick is hot, but if she is so dull, so boring, or so bitchy or whatever, you're wasting your time. You're just going to get into something that you're wasting your time. And then she's going to be a bitch and, tell you to screw off, because she's so shallow, etc. And you're going to feel like, wow, all this crap, and I just get screwed over. Make sure she's got a good personality. You want someone who, you want to be happy with this. You don't just want to I have a girlfriend now, I got someone to screw. No, you want to be happy with this person. You want something with this person, right? So you got to make sure that, it's in it for you. And it's in it for her. But that's the two main things. She has to fit both of those criteria. She has to be attractive to you, and she has to have a good personality. If she doesn't have one of those things, then you're wasting your time. You can be more lenient on the looks, of course, but let's not kid ourselves. We do want someone attractive. But also there's this, personality definitely is better. I would definitely go for personality better, because there have been times where I wasn't attracted at all to a girl, but after I got to know her, I found that, man, she is actually really attractive, and it's this weird thing. That's just how my mind works, I just have a weird mind where I don't care how hot a girl is. Literally, I do not care how hot a girl is. If she has an awful personality, I am unattracted. Completely. I don't care. Megan Fox, whoever, I am completely unattracted. That's just how my brain works. I wish most guys' brain works like that, worked like that, because a lot of guys end up, trying to get somewhere with a girl and end up wasting their time, and they feel really out of touch. Alrighty. Okay, and let's just talk about looks in general, because obviously we're all insecure, and you're probably, maybe watching this, you probably are insecure about your looks. And you know how they say looks aren't everything, etc. That's sort of not true. Trust me, looks can get you really, really far in life. Trust me. Just think about all those girls you've thought about in class and stuff, and maybe a lot of them have awful personalities, but damn, you're still interested, right? But let's not get too crazy ahead of ourselves, whatever. Yes, looks can get you far in life. What I'm saying, mainly, if you don't think you're attractive enough or you're overweight or whatever, just, when it comes down to it, hitting the gym, always helps, etc. Girls, when it comes, guys are more interested in looks, girls are more interested in personality. So try not to worry too much about your looks. Try that if you worry too much about your looks, that really takes away your confidence. It doesn't hurt to hit the gym. It doesn't hurt to exercise. It doesn't hurt to eat healthy. It doesn't hurt to groom and to look better. Just try not to focus too much on your looks. If you've got a great personality, maybe a girl will want to be with you, but hey, might become friends with this really attractive, nice number. So, hey. All right, so that basically takes care of you, her, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so, but how do you get a girlfriend? Well, it generally involves situations, talking, etc. So, I think probably the best place, not a bar, not a fucking club, perhaps maybe at work and school. Those are generally pretty good places. Seeing a girl on the street is generally against the rules. No, don't talk to that random girl on the street. No, that's weird. Also, maybe like a library or something. I don't know. I mean, if you like books and you see a attractive number, at the library, I guess you guys have similar interests in books. Anywho, it doesn't really matter where, but for the most part, school, work, at the store, somewhere, someone who probably maybe has common interests as you. But it also depends on what you're looking for. I mean, if you happen to be looking for a girl who's interested in World of Warcraft, I mean, well, I don't know where the hell you're supposed to find her. You go to her house and knock on her door, but I don't know. It really depends on what kind of girl you're attracted to. You also have to look at yourself. What am I looking for? I know a lot of this all I'm talking about kind of seems like you're really being a shallow person. Like a girl has to fit all these criterias. But shit, come on. I mean, this is someone you're going to spend a lot of time with, I mean, we're all a little shallow when you think about it. So put that in perspective. What is a quality, like hypothetically, if you're interested in English literature and stuff, and you take an English literature class that not many people would take, and there's a girl you find attractive in that class, obviously you two might have a common interest in English and literature. You have to basically play it off of that. But whatever, just basically you have to eventually talk to her. You can't looking at her, if you just look at her in class and hope to God that she looks back at you, that's not going to get anybody anywhere. It never did, never would be. You actually have to talk to her. How you do that? Well, generally you talk to her. I know it can be nerve-wracking, etc., but dude, guys, no matter how hot you are, they're not going to come to you first. They're girls. So you have to find a good right time, where something yada yada yada. But there's some don'ts on this, so let me get into that. Basically, like, if there's like, hey, did you get the answer for number 2 or something? Just general, simple talking. This isn't like bulletproof or anything, but just small talk, nothing big, nothing crazy. Maybe a compliment every now and then, but keep it casual, keep it small. Do fucking not talk to her every day. Don't fucking find her and talk to her every day. If she sits next to you, don't talk to her every fucking day. I've literally watched it happen. It's so annoying to them. Trust me. Yeah. basically what you're kind of trying to do in a way is like you're kind of trying to be friends with her in a way, or just kind of trying to be like a small acquaintance. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy. But when I say you're trying to be like a friend to her, don't try to be a friend to her. Don't constantly, talk to her. Don't ask for her number and then text her all the time, and don't blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. You're just trying to be casual about it. Nothing big. You almost have to like trick yourself into thinking that you don't like her. I have a lot of girl friends that are girls who are fairly attractive and etc. But I'm not interested in them. But when I was trying to be friends, well, not trying to be friends with, just talking and whatever, I wasn't trying to go out with them. I was just talking, just trying to be friends, nothing big, not even thinking about that. And now they're really close friends, and maybe if I ask one of them out, I know them really well, they know me really well, I could probably get a date with one of them. Not that I would, but, I might be able to get a date with one of them. We might hit it off, etc. That's kind of the thinking you need to have. It almost like you have to trick yourself into thinking you actually don't have any interest in her, Or maybe go for a girl you don't really fancy that much, but get to know her and you might really think she has a great personality, and like I said earlier, might really think she's attractive based on her personality, and you just kind of see the bigger picture. You kind of, in a way, how, I don't want to be trapped in the friend zone. There's really no fucking such thing as a friend zone. I really don't think. To me, come on. Do you think Johnny Depp is ever going to get trapped in the friend zone with anybody? I don't know. Okay. But let's say hypothetically, hopefully, you get to talk to her and she has not interest in you, but you got to talk to her, right? And she's comfortable with you, she's okay with you. You're not trying to be her friend, but you're not trying to be an acquaintance. You got to find that balance where you're just kind of just there, but you're special, if that makes any sense. Basically, just think about it if you're talking to any other girl in class about anything. There's just a girl in your class, you talk to her, and you guys are kind of friends, like that. You kind of got to think about it like that. You have to trick yourself into thinking you don't like her. You have to trick yourself into thinking that way. Oh, I don't like her, I'm just casually talking to her. What are you talking about? Kind of like that. You have to trick yourself. You get to that point where maybe you do have her number now. You guys already exchanged numbers. Maybe you guys are on terms of hanging out. Okay. Let's go over some of those rules now. Okay, so now you're kind of her friend, whatever, yada, 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 etc. Here's some rules that you must fucking follow. Like I said before, gotta be confident. This is, oh god, girls fucking love confidence. I don't care if they're the goth chick in the fucking class. Girls love confidence, okay? They're fine with that. Okay, so A, you gotta be confident. If you have her number and stuff, whatever, if you guys maybe will hang out, whatever, yada, yada, yada. There's some couple rules on the number thing. If she texts, like she says, if you want to hang out with me, text. Okay, then text. But if she says, if you want to hang out, call me, then you call her, okay? Generally, we're living in 2011, so most people probably will be okay with the text. Never, on any fucking circumstances, I don't give a flying fuck who you are. Never. I mean, never text her for no reason. Never just text her and go, hey, what's up? Oh, that's cool. Yada, yada, yada. Never fucking ever. Texting is not for conversations. Same thing goes with Facebook. They're not for conversations. They are simply they're like a messaging machine. Would you have a conversation with someone through a messaging machine? Come on, get the fuck out of here. No. Never fucking ever in a billion years ever text a girl, oh, what's up? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm doing that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Okay, the only time you should text her is if it's a life and death situation, which it probably isn't, or if I don't know, just never. The only time you should text her is if you want her to hang out, if you go and get to the fucking point, text her right off the bat, go, hey, I'm going to, blah, blah, blah. You want to go at 8 o'clock or whatever. That's it. call it a fucking day. Do not fucking just text her out of the blue, talk to her. Fuck, no. No, okay? Now, if you guys known each other since you were 2, okay, that maybe, alright? But if you're trying to, come on. Fuck no. It's so fucking annoying. Trust me. Do not fucking ever. And I know people who done this, and wow, they got the shaft. Okay? Keep it casual, keep it simple. Quick little text, I hang out, no, okay, fine, or yes, great. The fucking end. Texting is not for conversations. Oh boy. Number 2. Alright, number 2. If she texts you, and she's texting you the, oh, what's up and shit, and yada yada yada, that's fine. Then you can text her. That's okay. That's fine. Alright? But on the flip side, don't fucking ever do that to her. Never fucking ever. Never. So basically, it's kind of like this whole thing, it's like how you would be friends with any other girl. How would you do that? If you don't know how to do that, come on. That's another video. but you basically, what you want to do is just, like you would any other girl, it's like I said, you're almost tricking yourself into thinking that you don't even like her. She's just this other girl, Alrighty. Then there's a point where you ask her out. Not over a text. In person. Never fucking ever over a text. I've heard somewhere people like proposed over an email. Never fucking ever. Always in person. Always in fucking person. That also shows that you're confident. A casual, hey, would you want to go out sometime? A simple whatever. Then right there, set up something, or, she goes, text me later, blah, blah, blah. And like I said, just text her quick. You want to go bing, bing, bing. Alrighty. Now this is where it gets really important, because I kind of feel like the easy part to me is just asking her out and getting it over with and blah. That's like the easy part to me. But actually getting her, interested, girlfriend, all that stuff, that gets really complicated. So, okay. Before I get into the whole what you do on a first date, blah, 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 blah. Watch the movie Hitch. Watch like the first 20 minutes of the movie Hitch. Just watch the whole movie. I like the movie a lot. It isn't 100% accurate on what you should do, etc., but it's pretty close. It's what Will Smith says at the beginning is that any guy can sweep any girl off her feet. He just needs the right broom. That's not fucking true. Do you think fucking Mr. Flat Slob, who plays fucking something on the computer all day, is gonna be able to sweep Paris Hilton off her feet? I'm not attracted to Paris Hilton, but whatever. Do you think that guy can fucking... No. Alright? Any guy can't sweep any girl off her feet, but the general person, can maybe generally sweep off the general girl off her feet. I don't fucking know. Watch that movie, because it would help you with a lot of insight. Why the fuck do you think Will Smith gets all those chicks in that movie? Or you assume he gets all these chicks? Is because he does something different that most guys don't. Basically, you want to be different. You don't just want to be another guy. Confidence always helps because not everybody is confident. But you want to do something special. Now, I used to think you want to go for the first date. You want to kind of just go out for coffee, something simple, something casual. No touching, no kissing at the end, nothing complicated, just simple talking, getting to know one another. But then you might fall into that he's just another boring guy category. And you know how girls don't like nice, boring guys. So, basically, what he did on his first date, he took her out jet skiing and they go like some museum or something on the water. I forget. But that's interesting. That's different. Not every guy who takes that girl out would do something like that. They might just go for coffee. The thing is, we're busy. We got shit to do. This guy's just taking us for coffee. He's not really interesting. So maybe you kind of want to do something special. If she's interested in books, maybe you want to take her to some fancy bookstore. If she's interested in art, take her to a museum. If she's yada yada yada. This is where it helps to kind of get to know her a little bit before you ask her out. Just a tiny bit, just enough where you can find what her niche is. Maybe just ask her, what do you want to do with your life? If you're in college, what do you want to do? If you're at work, what do you want to do with your life? You're not going to work here all the rest of your life. So, you want to find her niche, you want to find her main thing, which isn't that difficult to figure out. So that's good, so on the first date, because first impressions mean everything. They really do. Take her somewhere that if she's, like I said, interested in art, take her to a museum, etc. You have to go above and beyond, because not every guy, yada yada yada. And on that first date, similar to like in the movie Hitch, if you watch that movie, the beginning first minutes, you got to do what he says in that movie. For instance, if you go to a museum, don't just follow her around everywhere, kind of try to do your own thing for a second. You kind of want to just kind of show her that you can live without her. You kind of want to show her that I have nothing better to do than be on a date with her. You want to talk to her, you want to be confident, and you basically want to show interest in what she's interested in. One of the most interesting, cool guys I've ever met. Ever. I seriously just met him a couple months ago. Coolest guy you'll ever meet. I'm not going to say who, obviously, but he was the thing that made him fucking cool wasn't because, what necessarily he did, but he was so interested in what I was interested in. He was anything, I would tell him something, he'd be like, wow, and he would ask these good follow-up questions, etc. It would basically, I kind of felt like the center of attention in a way, and I almost had like a little man crush on him. But basically what I'm saying is that you want to show interest in her. Not obsessive interest where you're like a stalker, but show interest in the thing she's interested in. People like people who are interested in them. It makes the person who's interested in them feel interesting as well. They like to hang around people who do that. And that's another way of treating her right. You can also compliment her, of course. She walks in, oh, you look very pretty today, etc. Simple, common things. But I mean, maybe saying she's just pretty is another one of those two common things to say. Maybe she's heard it a dozen times. Maybe say something different. Maybe say, man, I'd say you look pretty, but that is a crazy understatement. Something, I don't know if that seems kind of gay, but whatever. Just find something. I don't want to There's just you gotta be natural with it. You gotta find your niche. And remember, keep it casual. Maybe where you took her wasn't casual, but keep it casual where you're not trying to you desperately need her, and you're honestly trying to get to know her. And basically, like I said, almost trick yourself into thinking you don't like her. So basically, you take her to a place, let's just hypothetically say a museum, and you ask oh, what do you like, what piece did you find most interesting, and blah blah blah, and you follow up on it with some follow-up questions and take interest. Like Will Smith said, don't think about her naked. I generally don't have a problem with that, but yeah, just show her how confident you are, and talk about what you're interested in. Let's not make it all about her, but show her what kind of pieces you're interested in. That's where you got to find common interests. Don't fucking go out with a girl if you have literally nothing in common with her. Hopefully you're interested in art too. It just kind of find common ground with that. Just be confident, get to know her, keep it simple. Don't even make it like it's a date. Just kind of just whatever. Just a whatever thing. And, and hopefully she sees some kind of difference in you. All right. So that's basically the first date, just get to know her a little bit, whatever, some good questions, etc. Hopefully a lot of this stuff will come natural, because it kind of is basically, it is what it is. You're going to an art museum. Of course, you can ask about what paintings you like, for instance, so, okay. Now, after that, like I said on the texting thing, do not fucking text her. Don't fucking text her, I had a nice time. Don't fucking do that shit. Okay? Okay, maybe. No. Okay, on that part, I'm not the best at, trust me. But basically, you don't want to fucking, remember, whatever. If she's in your class, she goes to your work, whatever, and then you see her go, hey, I had a nice time the other day. That's fine. Remember, the texting thing, go fuck yourself, no, okay? Then maybe you can ask, though, would you want to do it again sometime, blah, 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 yada, 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 whatever, okay? Basically, you just, like I said, you want to keep it casual, want to keep it neutral. Because then if it is, she's not interested, then it's pretty mutual, especially to you. You don't want to be, remember, okay, don't obsess over a fucking girl. Do not. You want to, like I said, you want to trick yourself into thinking you don't like her. I mean, really trick yourself, almost like you believe it. Just keep it neutral, normal. Because you want the girl to kind of not know if you're interested, actually. You kind of want her to make her kind of think, well, I don't, is he interested? You kind of want to be kind of like something on her mind, something, you want to be sort of like a prize to her. You want to, if you basically just go out and just say, yeah, blah, 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 I really like you, and blah, 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 it's the game is over. She already knows you like her, and it just all falls apart. So before I continue with any of that, here are some other rules. Never, like the texting, never on any fucking circumstance, never, ever, fucking, ever, fucking, never, ever, fucking infinity, ever, no, ever say you like her. Never. Never go, I really like you. Never, fuck this. Okay, guys, life isn't a fucking movie, okay? You don't just be some nice guy who's just trying to make it in the world, and you see a girl you like and you talk to her a little bit, and then eventually you just go, oh, I like you, and and she falls in love. No, this isn't a fucking movie, okay, guys? Never fucking say you like her. Never, okay? Even if fucking she likes you, don't fucking say it, okay? I mean, you obviously be in better water. And I'll tell you why you shouldn't do these things in a second. Never fucking say that. Number 2. What was I gonna say? Fucking. Oh yeah, okay. If she asks you, "Do you like me?" Is she's kind of just kidding about it, whatever, just whatever. Don't say, yes, I like you. Or, yes, just keep it, well, I mean, I don't know, I'm just trying to get to know you. Say something like that. Don't just fucking flat out ever say, I like you. You kind of want to make her question whether you do. You kind of want to make her think, yada, yada, yada. Because then she's got to try, if she likes you or has similar interest in you or whatever, she's going to have to try to get you to like her. Then she's trying to get you, and then, everybody comes together and we're all happy. Just never fucking flat out say, I like you. It goes over. And here's the fucking reason why. Let's flip the tables. Let's say you're just some guy, and then some girl takes interest in you. Does everything I just said in the video, except a girl's doing it to a guy, and she's doing it to you. But imagine if you're not fucking interested. She asks you out, whatever. Imagine how fucking just weird you'd feel if she just flat out says she likes you. I mean, and you have no interest in her. What the fuck are you supposed to say to her? What the hell are you supposed to say to her? I don't like you? People don't want these situations. Please, spare her these situations, please. It's not fucking worth it. Just spare her the guilt of saying, no, I don't like you. Because then if she doesn't like you, you can pick that up pretty quickly. You can just basically just drop it off from there. Don't text her again. Don't really anything. You can talk to her at work. Just keep it casual, like I said before. I'll get into that in a little deeper. Also, kind of an extreme to that. If you're watching this video and you have the hugest crush on a girl, which I've assumed you've never even talked to before, or maybe a little bit, you just a diehard crush for this girl, and let's hypothetically say it's the end of senior year or some shit. Don't fucking go up to her and go, I've had a crush on you forever. I think you're the most beautiful girl. Like, basically just spill out your heart. Like I said, this isn't a fucking movie. You don't just spill your feelings for a girl and everything's all well. That doesn't work. Like I said, the flip side of that. Imagine if it's end of senior year, whatever, school's out, who fucking knows, and this girl just goes up to you. You didn't really know her, you don't really like her, you don't fancy her or whatever, and just comes up to you and spills her whole heart out to you. What the fuck are you supposed to say to that if you have no interest in stuff? I mean, generally, we're all nice people, so we let them down easily, but God, how fucking awful we're gonna feel. But then, we were gonna forget about that person in like a couple weeks and not even think about it. You're wasting, I know if you have these Guys, I know if you have these hard feelings for a girl and you just want to say it and you just want to get out there, it doesn't work that way. I know exactly how you feel. I've felt that way about at least 2 girls, whereas that's happened. I've never done it before. I've said I liked you to a girl, but what the fuck are you, what are they supposed to say to that, guys? What is this girl who barely knows you, you barely know her, of course, is supposed to say to you? She doesn't, I mean, what, trust me, she's not going to just switch on and go, now I like you, now we should go out, now you're the guy in my dreams, just like I'm the girl of your dreams. It doesn't work that way. It's not a movie. You don't just spill your soul out for a fucking girl. That doesn't work, Imagine, the thing that makes movies work is that they draw you in. They build you up. They show you these characters and then they set up the story and they take you in. They don't just flat out give you fucking everything. Movies, what makes movies good is they build you up. They build themselves up. So what you do, it's like dating, is like you build yourself up, you build your quality and stuff. You just don't flat out say everything. It doesn't work that way. You can't just expect her to like you back. And if you already know, well, she wouldn't like me back, but I just want to say it, where is that going to get you? I know you're going to feel like in life you're going to regret that, but there's no reason to regret it because it would have got you nowhere. It would have got you nowhere. It wouldn't help your it's not going to help your confidence. It's just nothing. Basically, what I would do to that, if you have a really hard feelings for a girl, etc., this faraway thing, basically do what I said at the start of this video. You got to talk to her. You got to blah, blah, blah. You got to build these things up. And if time is running out, if time is really running out, then you got to move quicker, guys. It's a tough fucking thing. I know. And that saying, there's plenty fish out there in the sea. I know that saying almost is bullshit. Although I know that saying is true, but it's hard, and I understand that. I had a huge thing for a girl, and I was completely aware. There are plenty other fish out there to see. I was completely aware, and I completely agreed with that, but I still was like, but I like this fish. It's tough. It's tough. But there's a certain way of doing things, and you got to do it. Okay? So, where you go from that first date, like I said, you talk to her, I had a nice time, etc. Remember, always, it has to be face-to-face. It can't be text message. It can't be any of the bullshit. This also adds to the fact that you're a confident person. Remember, you're a confident guy. You ask her out again, would you like to do that again sometime, blah, 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 that sounds really like standard and fruity, but you know what I mean, whatever feels natural, whatever kind of relationship you've built with this person, it should all come naturally, hopefully, right? You ask her out again, and, hopefully you got enough information from the first date, right? Where you can pretty much tell, well, she'd probably like this. If she likes Italian food, she probably likes to go to an Italian restaurant. Dinner's good, for a second date. That's when things, of course, yeah. If she's not interested, though, she's not interested in going out again, hey, would you like to go out again, blah, 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 blah. She's like, yeah, whatever. She's, her bullshit excuse. If she's not interested, go, oh, okay. Keep it just like it didn't even happen. Like, just whatever. And as much as all that fucking works so the girl can just blow you off, hey, it sucks. Move on to someone else. Just keep it casual. And also, I think she'll respect that more. And hey, maybe she'll be like, man, he really didn't even care about that. He really, just took that really cool. He didn't even care. Wow, this guy, this guy wasn't really, trying to... He's got other things to do. Basically, maybe you can still have a chance with this girl. She might be turned on by the fact that you just kind of just were really casual, whatever about it. So keep that in mind. Basically, bottom line, you want to give off the impression to this girl or whatever, any girl, that you got shit to do. You have a job, you have other priorities, you have friends, you have other stuff. To her, she's almost like an afterthought to you. You're just trying to keep this casual, maybe interested kind of person, but almost like you want to give the impression to her, you got, I don't need to be with you. I don't need to have a girlfriend. I have things to do. I mean, you kind of seemed interesting, etc. But, without saying any of this, but I don't have to be with you. I got other shit to do. You want to give off the impression that you are busy, you have things to do. Because then she's got to go after you. She can't just fucking wait around. You know, she's on the fucking clock now. It's almost like you're flipping the tables on her. Even though to you, I'm assuming you really like this girl, etc. You know, you really want her to go out with you, etc. So you want to give off the impression that you got things to do. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe like on the second date, maybe like say, oh, I only could be here for an hour or so. I got work, you know, I got blah, blah, blah. You want to give off the impression that you're not desperate. Fuck no, you do not want to be desperate. You want to be someone who has other things to do. You want to be someone who's busy, not some mope who just sits at home and plays fucking World of Warcraft. You need to be somebody, you know, and it is attractive to girls because they can't just sit there and be all cute and pretty and hope you just come over and, you know, do your fucking thing. No, you have to be indifferent. You have to be special, you know. So knowing that she can't have you anytime she wants, that always helps. Okay, so second date, dinner's fine. Basically, whatever you can take from that first date. Remember, you want to get to know her. I mean, you want her to like you as much as you want to like her. You want to actually like this girl, guys. You actually want to be interested in her. You want to be fascinated by her. You know, and you don't want to be wasting your time. Because remember, you're a busy fucking guy. You got other things to do. So you want to fucking be really interested in her and actually know things about her. Based on that, you can kind of go from a second date. Then maybe you can get a tad bit romantic. Maybe you can, like, I don't know, hold her hand, you know, just, I don't know, like, kind of like it's an accident or something. Or, you know, maybe at the end of the date, kiss, but I don't know. Yeah, first date, I don't really see a kiss going. I mean, of course, if you guys fucking hit it off, everything's natural. You know, remember, do whatever feels natural. But generally, first kiss, not a date. First date, sex, too, that's no. Just remember whatever feels natural. On the second date, is there a kiss? Like, yeah, whatever feels natural. So, you know, just play that one by ear. Just, you know, show her how interesting and confident and outgoing you are. Just be an overall nice, good guy who isn't a cocky dick, but isn't so nice that he's just at her every fucking whim, etc. Yada, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, second date, and then pretty much from there, you know, I mean, that's where it goes from. You can do something really fun, like in Hitch, they go roller skating. I don't know, do something fun. Do something you both can do, something like miniature golf. I don't know, something, you know, once again, based off her interests, you can deduct some kind of thing. You could also do this for the first date, but I mean, it's really up to you. Remember, you know, I mean, if she's not really an active girl, she's just kind of a pretty girl, maybe not, but you gotta find some kind of thing that could contribute where you both can have fun. It doesn't necessarily have to be a crazy activity like running around and laser tag or some shit, but something fun you both can do. And then it kind of goes from there. I mean, you know, there is a kind of some sort of relationship status you might find. And that pretty much is generally it. It's hard to like basically go on the second date, you want to do this, this, and this. Because every situation is different. A lot of girls are different, you know. It's just where you kind of find, you know, you just got to find what feels natural and what feels right. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully a lot of these tips. Because, you know, maybe this isn't 100% accurate, but those tips, I guarantee you, those are fucking true. Please, do not, once again, don't tell you like her, don't fucking text for no reason, you know, etc., etc., etc. Oh boy. So yeah, remember, you want to be a prize, you want to be confident, you want to be busy, you want to be a good guy, not a nice, overly guy who does everything she fucking says and does, and a dick who's just some guy who drives a 4x4 truck. So yeah, my epilogue would be just, remember, be cool, be confident, don't get obsessed with her. Don't fucking remember, she's not the only girl on your mind. I mean, you know, you got other shit to do. You know, she's not the only thing on your mind. So remember, she's not interested, you ask her out again without saying you like her, you ask her out again, she's not interested, that's fine, that's cool, whatever, just say, all right, that's cool, and that's it, be done with it, don't do anything else. Maybe just consider, if you really like her, maybe just consider being friends with her. Don't even say it, just be friends with her, because, I know you might be thinking, oh, girls are fucking crazy, girls are fucking nuts, they're wasting your time, blah, 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 whatever. Guys, trust me, you are right. There's a lot of fucking waste of your time girls. There's a lot of prissy little biatches out there. But trust me, there are girls out there. I guarantee to you, just like there are guys out there who are worth your time. Who are guys and girls who are most definitely worth your time. They are good people who really, really find interest in the opposite success and don't like playing fucking stupid little games with the other. They actually like getting to know somebody and actually like dating somebody and wanting someone to making them feel special and vice versa, etc. There are, trust me, guys, no matter where you've gotten punched and where you've been knocked down by girls, where you feel like you wasted time to go, trust me, there is someone out there. Trust me. That is all. Don't be a dick. Don't be too nice. Have a nice day.